Hello and welcome. Welcome to Courage to Change. And you are loved. This is our reading for January 12th. Thank you so much for being here. I went on a healing journey last year after the loss of a family member. And I'm going to continue on my healing journey. After knowing so many people that I loved and how I have lost because of addiction, I know the power of daily readings and practicing self-care. I am thankful that I am doing this for myself. At the same time, I am hoping to help somebody else out there on their healing journey. Courage to Change is a book by Al-Anon that supports the family members and also friends of someone who is an alcoholic. This is a loved one of theirs, somebody of their family and or friend. And as much as we want to help them, we end up potentially hurting ourselves more. And Courage to Change is here to help us on our healing journey. Thank you for being here. Let's get to our reading. January 12th. Early one morning, I stopped to watch a colony of bees. A little intimidated by the frenzied motion and intense buzzing, I reminded myself that if I didn't poke my nose into their hive, I wouldn't get stung. If I choose to maintain a safe distance from a dangerous situation, I will be fine. To me, this is exactly the lesson that detachment teaches. The choice is mine. When I sense that a situation is dangerous to my physical, mental, spiritual well-being, I can put extra distance between myself and the situation. Sometimes this means that I don't get too emotionally involved in a problem. Sometimes I may physically leave the room or end a conversation. And sometimes I try to put spiritual space between myself and other person's alcoholism or behavior. This doesn't mean I stop loving the person, only that I acknowledge the risks to my own well-being and choices to take care of myself. Today's reminder: now I know how to end an argument by simply refusing to participate. To turn to my higher power for help with whatever I'm powerless to change, to say no. When I mean no, and to step back from insanity rather than diving into it. Detachment is a loving gift I continue to give to myself and to others. If a man, that was our today's reminder and our quote, if a man carries his lantern, he need not fear darkness. That's a Hasidic saying. I really love that quote. And I really enjoy this reading in regards to detachment is a loving gift. Sometimes we attach ourselves to too many things out there. We feel like we have to get involved in every aspect of our lives, but of other people's lives. Not too long ago, I practiced detachment myself to keep myself in my higher space. I chose not to share some information with some family friends, because this was just a very special event for myself, and I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to embark on this special event, and then I could share it later. Well, my family friends felt that I should have told them. And I am still getting some of the backlash from it on why didn't I tell them? And see, this detachment piece comes into place. I would have detached myself from myself if I would have fallen into this form of conversation. And there were no reasons. The main reason was my purpose was to enjoy the event. My purpose or intention was not to announce it to the world. It was for me to enjoy that moment, that time for myself. And I was going to share it later. Those in my life were like, no, you should have told us. It's just like, but that's not the point. And what's happened is the focus is on why I didn't tell them. Instead of, hey, congratulations, how'd the event go? Love to hear about it. Their focus is on something else. And this detachment, when they say it's a gift and you want to detach yourself from something that may feel it doesn't resonate with you, it may feel toxic, it works. Let me just tell you, it works. I detached myself from the conversation by having the same dialogue. That wasn't the point. It wasn't the point of not telling anyone. It's not the point. Can we get pushed into finally divulging information or just finally telling them what they want to hear? Yes. And what happens? That hurts us. So, knowing who you are, knowing what you're doing, knowing that it's important to you or it's sacred, hold tight onto that because that's important. I continue to hold on to that. And when the subject matter comes up, and it could be coming up in a jokingly manner, it's just like, that wasn't the point. It wasn't the point. And to this day, months later, they have yet to ask me how the event went. This is an extremely powerful message today of holding on to what's important to ourselves. And at the same time, yes, I am going to carry my lantern, and yes, I will never fall into the darkness again. This was a great message and something that I've already practiced. And we have to be very careful on what we attach ourselves to. I'm not going to attach myself to the conversation. That doesn't serve me. Instead, I practice detachment from that conversation. It takes time to figure all these things out. And I'm going to tell you, once you start doing these things on a regular basis, it gets easier. This is our reading for January 12th. Thank you for being here. And please remember, you are loved. You're loved. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.